Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. Today is January 7th. This year is already off to a really fast start. I can't believe we're this far into January already. I've got my junky Trashy planner and I've been using it and carrying it every day. One of the things I wanted to comment on or mention, somebody said that they were surprised I made one journal for the entire year because the people that they had seen create junky planners like this, they ended up with 4 planners for the year. I can't remember if I've mentioned this or not. This whole week has just flown by. One of the things that, and I appreciate that comment, you know, it made me think this morning, just how like the universe sends us what we need, or if we really pay attention to everything and give it proper attention and value, it's usually meant for us. And I've thought a lot about that comment and it's helped me. I want to be really careful to let this be a planner for the entire year. So it has made me consider how much I try to cram into this first month. So just this section here is January, and then we get to the February calendar. A couple of things, I just see this label here. I tried this raw shea butter soap from the Dollar Tree. I love it. Now I haven't used it, you know, except for on my hands. I recently got a little greenhouse and I'm going to be making an Instagram channel for the greenhouse because I don't want to mix up the content here too much. But I keep this in, and it's really a cold frame. It's not a greenhouse. Although I might try to add some heat with candles, but that'll be for something else. But I really like this. And so this little label, I did want to keep track of it. I love to be able to look back and see labels of things that I have either tried or used, or like this was just going to be thrown out at work. I am so shocked at the number of people who come into Joann's, which is a craft store, and they buy candy and drinks and chewing gum. We sell a lot of this clove chewing gum, so I'm probably going to try it at some point. And you know, clove is supposed to be a good pain killer for like if you have toothache or whatever. Clove oil or cloves, I'm not sure, but it's interesting. So I appreciate that comment very much. If I haven't touched on it, I wanted to say thank you for mentioning that, you know, it could possibly require more planners for an entire year. What else was I going to talk about? I've continued to just cut out little bits and bobs to go in here, labels from things, and it's so much fun to look back and see things. So this is a journal entry that I typed out. I won't go into that. And I just stuck it in the pocket, and maybe if I'm still alive 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, it'll be fun to go back and look at what's in here, the labels and such. One of the things I want to do though, as you can see, I have just a folded up piece of paper here that I had been jotting things down for just this first week. Kind of a to-do list and everything else, but I want to make a little notebook. I had put this one together for my finances, and it's basically just some plain white paper, maybe 4 sheets or so that I folded in half and put a piece of this craft paper from the trash around it and put a piece of lace and just sewed across the top. I want to make one that will, you know, sit right in here and that I can use kind of like the finance thing. And it's not going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be something that I can write in. And I happen to have this very pretty paper that's left over from one of the fun packs. How many sheets is this? Might just be, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That might work for the rest of January, and I don't want it to get too thick as we've just been talking about. So I'm just going to take this and maybe let me grab a piece of trash. I have a pile of papers. One of our friends, she bakes. My goodness, she's incredible, and she made us a stolen for Christmas. And this is the bag that it was in. I let it get kind of wrinkled up. It was really pristine when she gave it to us. But I'm going to use it anyway because I will remember that this came from her. And let's just try to, let's just cut it exactly the size we need. Tighten that up a little bit. And I'm going to just sew this one up basically like I did the other one. Although for this one, I may sew down the center so that it opens flat, you know, instead of going this way. The finance thing was just to allow me to keep track of what I'm spending. And yeah, that's really been an eye-opener. Like if you're at work and you spend $2.50 on a snack because you didn't bring any food and you're hungry, do that for 5 days and you've spent between $10 and $15. And sometimes, I mean, you might spend $3 a day for 5 days. But if you invest in something from the grocery store that has multiples, like maybe something that has 12 items in it, and you're going to pay $8 or $10, you're spending less. And I've got to be more careful about nickel and diming my money. It's really showing me where things are going. So this, of course, is the great coffee that Sandra sent me. And Sandra, I owe you an email. I have some things I want to send you. I always feel like I'm running behind, and I want to do better this year. Let me sew this and this, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is my little notebook. Very simple. It's just a place where I'm going to be able to write down my to-do list or whatever. I can also glue things in here, and it's going to be a lot easier than having this folded up piece of paper that I have to take out and unfold and write in or whatever. So I'm going to stick this in here, and that goes with January. So let's see, if this thing is 12 times bigger than it is now, I can't let that happen. So you follow along. Oh, I wanted to show you something else and share one more thought. So our manager at work gave each one of us just a sweet little bag of things for Christmas. It was really useful things. A few pieces of candy and some hand lotion, and then this, which is like I guess a keychain or key ring. But it says, "May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. Thank you." I love this. You know, I just thought, I don't want to put this on my key ring where it's going to get messed up. I want it where I can see it. So I attached it to this clipped it onto the front of the journal. I just love this, and I feel like I want to share that message with everybody. May you be proud of the work you do. And I don't know, that just meant a whole lot to me to receive that. It also made me think about how that sometimes we feel like we want to do a lot for somebody. Especially, I really struggle with this. I love someone so much, or I care so much, or they've done something for me, and I want to do so much for them. And because I can't do as much as I would like to do, I freeze and I don't do anything. But little tokens of love and friendship, little gestures, little acts of kindness are huge. They go a long way, and they really do matter. You can change somebody's day or week or year or life sometimes with a little act of kindness. So I just wanted to share that, and I will be back really soon, hoping to get more videos on the channel this week. Hope everybody's doing great, and bye for now.